Hi, my name is Taylor Lilly. This is speech number 4. I'm doing my speech as an anniversary speech for my ceremonial speech to my parents on 15 years of marriage. My specific purpose is to voice how much work and effort it takes into putting into a relationship and making it last, showing the ups and downs and working through issues. Marriage is like a fork in the road. You choose to go separately down a path or you choose to go together. It's a double choice. My sources were my mom, Penny, my dad, Jeff, Goodreads.com, Happy Wives Club, Bible Study Tools, and another Bible Study Tools because I pulled 2 quotes from the Bible. My first thing to talk about is the obstacles that married couples overcome. My parents' way of getting through tough times, which is the reasons they have lasted so long. This shows the numbers. Another one is showing the numbers compared against divorce that my parents have beaten, and showing how to get through the tough times, which is why they've lasted so long. When my parents were younger, my dad's father was an alcoholic. He was not the most pleasant man to be around. My mom always had to tell him when to stop talking and tell my dad that we need to leave now and all this stuff. And so when my dad met my mom, he made a commitment to himself that when he was younger, he promised that he wanted to treat his family right, and he never wanted to have the substance of alcohol get in the way. As I said, when my dad was a kid, my dad's father was not an enjoyable person, my grandpa. My dad makes that very clear that he wants the guys that I bring home to treat me well because of the guy that my dad's dad was. He doesn't want that man to be someone that I potentially could marry. And he doesn't want to see that in someone that he sees me bringing home. Many obstacles my parents went through is that when I was younger, I found out my mom was married before my dad. And he pretty much had to get through something. Getting through something like that is just, I can't imagine being told that. But I was mad and I was frustrated when I first found out about it. And I know my dad had to be to the moon about it. And so when my parents had to talk about it with us, me and my brother, we had to go see a therapist. And my parents, before that and after that, had to go see a couples counselor just to get things on the table, start communicating better, and all this kind of stuff. And when my dad told me he was frustrated and just to the moon about it. Mignon McLaughlin says a successful marriage is falling in love many times, always with the same person. My parents have beaten all odds of divorce, being married 15 years down the road now. They're going on 16 now. Their anniversary is in August. With my parents, it's easy watching them fight sometimes because I always knew that it would work out and things would always get better in the end. My parents never went to bed angry or during a fight. They would always stay up, and if they had to, they just talk to each other and sort things out. My dad is a very true believer that the man needs to be the breadwinner. And if my mom wanted to, she could stay home, and my dad makes enough money for that. And he believes that a man should be able to support his family on one paycheck. Now, what I believe and my dad believe, that is completely two different separate things, but he believes that a man should be able to support his family. But my mom, being the woman she is not the person to sit around, and she loves working. She has to be doing hands-on things. She hates just sitting at home and cleaning all the time and making dinner and all this stuff. She has to be like at a job, in a desk, looking at papers, grading things, being a teacher, something. Like, she has to be teaching her kids something and saying how we're not home all the time anymore, and I'm at college and Austin's a senior, or a junior. We're not home all the time. So my mom, she loves working. She loves going out of town. She loves talking to family countless ends of minutes. So In conclusion, I admire that both of my parents have been together for so long. It's an amazing thing. I appreciate the role models they've both set up for me and my brother. When we look for partners in life, I want something that is even somewhat close to what my parents have, and I know I will never meet that standard, but I plan to at least try. And my parents overcame obstacles as they grew with each other. They didn't grow apart, they grew maturely with each other down the road that they chose. They went through everything humanly possible to fix the flaws they knew that could be fixed and patch their relationship as much as possible. And overall, they kept their vows. And come August, they've proved that more than ever. Thank you.